What is up, everyone? We are out again, and this time we are boat camping. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. We are down at Mercury Harbour Marina, and we have sea weavers just getting ready to launch. We're trying to dust off all the cobwebs, trying to remember what we have to do, and I think Sonia is busying away around here.
Someone's
Say hello,
busy
Son.
around here, yeah.
What are you doing?
Just put the fenders on, just about to put these on, but...
Okay, yeah, I've put all the fenders on, so stop us bumping into things, and you're just going to do all the tie-ons and everything else. And then we've just got to take off the all the stuff that we've had on for the road, which is the protection. We've got the transom saver down there. I've also got these little, this stops the engine, these little spacers stop the engine moving around when you're traveling on the road, so that keeps it in that position. So all that's got to come off. We've already taken off the number plates, and look how much stuff you got to bring with you. Wow, look how much stuff we bring with us. I don't know if you've really got to bring all this, but yeah, the hose is essential, because they do have a tap. Oh, and they have got a hose here as well, but sometimes you don't have a hose and you need your own just to flush off the system. Now, like I say, we are fairly new to boating, really. This is our second boat, but we only had the first one for a few seasons, and we didn't really get out much because of all the dreaded C word. So this one is sort of new to us from last year, and we really want to make the most of it. So we're learning as we go. So if we make any mistakes along the way, and you know a better way of doing it, please say in the comments, because we really need to up our game on this and get a bit more experience. So we're learning as we go. Oh, I'll just show you from my last video where I was repairing the brakes. I've now got these little dials on because we've got a big trip planned at the end of May, so where we'll be traveling for several hundred miles with the boat, and that will just allow me to see whether any bolts are moving. So really good. So we're going to get back on with it now and try and get this boat ready to get in the water. See you in a bit.
Are you the grown-up babies? You excited, Chris?
I am indeed, yeah. Are you excited, Sonia?
Yeah, really excited. I don't even know where you parked yet.
We'll find out soon. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't beat this weather, can you? No.
Chris is in a good mood, the sun's out.
We've got to put everything together now.
Oh dear, look at the mess of that rope, Chris.
I know.
To sort that out.
Get everything sorted.
Get everything
now.
sorted.
There we go.
Lovely and sunny. What a day.
Absolutely amazing. Look at this place. We are down at Mercury Harbour. Glorious sunshine. We've got the bimini up and we've got everything set up, all the seats, we've got the drinks. We've still got a bit of the cabin to sort out. I won't show you in there just yet, but we'll show you that when that's all set up. And yeah, we're just gonna sit here and have a little drink. There you go, that's a good shot. So, what did you think of the setup then, Sonia?
A bit out of practice, so yeah, a few sort of rookie errors, but got there. It just means doing things again and going on.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
Yeah, I think what we've realised was we've got one of those extender poles for the extreme trailer, and the way that I've got the layout at the moment, you can't actually adjust the jockey wheel height or the stem of it very easily. I have got a solution for that. I've ordered a left-handed winch. That'll be really good, and that should solve all our problems because I can put the tow bar on the other side of the trailer, and then that will fix everything. So Sonia, what are you up to?
Oh, sorry, I was just tidying it up.
We've
got guests coming, so I'm just trying to tidy it up. I remember this from last year.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little neat little trick. Like with any excess rope, you can just tidy it up and it looks pretty cool.
I've forgotten how to end it though. I think you go back on it.
I think, yeah, you just go back on itself, doesn't it?
Just, yeah, you sort of tuck it in somehow, don't you?
Yeah, make it look pretty cool. So, yeah, we have got some guests coming down this afternoon. It's now 4:45. High tide finishes about 5:30 today. So we're going to try and head down the Hamble. Might film it, might not. I'm not really sure. We might not show too much of it, but we're going to do that for this evening, and then we're off to a local pub, which is
the Jolly Sailor.
Jolly Sailor, yeah. So we're on the Hamble on the Jolly Sailor. So we're going to have a meal with our guests, and that should be cool. So we'll see you a bit later on.
Hello. Hey, buddy. Look. Probably thinks I've got something. We'll have to get some of that swan food again. Hello. Hello.
He's got a bit of fishing line out his mouth.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not
Really?
really?
A bit of weed.
I think it's a bit of weed, Chris. Come here. So I'll try and grab it.
No.
Hello. I think it's a bit of weed, it looks green. I hope it's not line. Hello, gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it looks weedy.
Hello, lovely. Look at you.
We spent a lovely early evening chugging down the river. Our guests preferred to stay off camera for this one, so instead we're sharing some beautiful footage of our voyage with you all. The plan was to head down to the pub for a meal with our guests, but first things first, we needed to get the boat ready for the night. This meant getting the bimini sides on to create a really nice cosy enclosure ready for sleeping.
Do it like that. What are you looking at? Are you taking the mickey out of my socks and flip-flop? We've set up I was going to call it dinky. We have set up sea weavers. So we've got the roof all set up there. So we're ready for this evening when we come back from the pub. We've had a lovely day out with our guests. Didn't really show any of the actual cabin, but just the view going out, so I hope you enjoyed that. And we are off to the Jolly Sailor now.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to enjoy.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's been a tiring day.
It's been a tiring day, so I'm really exhausted, and I'm trying to walk with socks and flip-flops, which is...
You don't walk well in flip-flops.
So yeah, so we're going to
Watch it happen.
carry on, and we'll see you at the pub.
It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow, that was an amazing meal.
Delicious.
We had it with our guests, but we didn't want to show them on camera. But it was delicious. I had a steak and tanglefoot ale pie. You know I like my pies. And that one, the gravy that came with it was absolutely top notch, and it had red cabbage, which was delicious as well. And Sonia, your
Fish and chips. It was lovely. Yeah, delicious.
fish and chips were
I'm
lovely.
just looking where we're going.
Oh yeah, we're going down a...
Look at it around.
No, we'll just walk down here. So
It's a bit dark.
we got a dark alleyway to try and get back to the car, and it's
Like
very
it's
steep.
It's really steep.
Really steep. If this was wet, you'd be I'd be on my bum.
Really walk up this one.
We did walk up this one. We're going to head back to the boat now and get all set, ready for our evening. So we might show you a bit of the cabin and our little sleeping quarters. So we'll get all that ready and let you see what it's like to do some boat camping. So we'll see you a bit later. Right, made it back to the car, and we're digging out all the last bits of stuff. Proper camping mode. Anyway,
So busy.
it is really busy.
Bustling.
We're gonna get onto the pontoon, get back to the boat. First, what is for breakfast, Sonia?
We have bacon rolls.
Bacon rolls.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be nice. We're doing
And that's
induction cooker.
on our induction cooker.
Yeah. Let me just get the code.
Wait for the doors to open. There we go.
No.
Now this is our campsite. Toilet facilities are all, if you need them, back up there. I'll probably go and have a shower at some point. So, and it's just like a campsite. Beautiful shower cubicles and toilets up there. Let's find our boat. Good job this is all well lit. And we haven't got a toilet on board as well, so we do need to use the facilities of the campsite. I'm going to call it a campsite, but it's a marina. And look, I don't know if you can just see that. Can you see how steep those edges are now? Like, it's low tide. When we came in here, the water was right up by the edges there. And the pontoons move with the tide, as you can see on those big poles there. So you can see they go up like about 10 foot, 10 or 12 foot. It moves up there. And it's looking all a bit steamy in there, but that is our home for the evening. So yeah, let's get set up.
Ooh, a bit wobbly.
I'll let you get in.
Oh.
Oh.
Oops, sorry.
Oh. But yeah, this cover does the job. Let me just show you it here. So you can see that. That's great. It's so peaceful here. Absolutely peaceful. Looks like we've got some light in here now. Oh, if you get in. Oh, oh. There we go. I'm in. Okay, we've got a little light. That's something we need to sort of work on in here, isn't it? It'd be nice to have some sort of light system, little batteries.
Yeah, would for him, because our neighbour's got very good. Like, that's lighting inside, like, so we will have.
What if they were? Because we've got metal bars in here. You could maybe get some magnet lights that could go on the top of there. If anyone knows of any magnet lights that would stick to that, lovely. Let us know. That's an upgrade. Right, we are all set up, and we wanted to show you what boat camping is all about. So we'll show you our little setup. Sunbed area. So this is where we're going to chill out and have a glass of wine or two.
Look at the stars.
Now you've got to think boat camping is a bit like being in a tent. So we've got, you know, limited space to have to deal with. So we've got electrical hookup coming in from the shoreline, shore power coming in, and then we've got our little RCD extension lead with USBs and a few plugs, so we can charge our phones and stuff like that. Cables all over the place at the moment, but not to worry about that. And then we've set up our evening setup, which is the cabin. Now at the moment we have this set up with our TV in place and the cushions, which have got our bed sheets and sleeping bags and pillows all in there, but at the moment they'll be ready for sort of just getting cozy. Let me get in here. We can just chill in the evening. We can put our legs either side. You might see there's this sort of round insulation that I bought. Now it just goes in that gap just up there. Now the reason why I put that in, there was a rubber seal all the way around, but in some places it was there was gaps, and we were getting some sort of like fuel smells coming from the tank, which is under the floor out there. So really it was just a a way to try and block any sort of fumes that were coming through the inside of the hull and then coming through the gaps here. So that was my little idea. But what I haven't realised that it does fall down. Like, there's another bit that's just fallen down. So there we go. So it falls down a bit, so you have to sort of shove it up into the gap again. I will try and figure something out there, but it's working for now. So we're going to test it out, see if it keeps all the sort of smelly fumes away. We're going to go and have a glass of wine now, just enjoy the rest of the evening. And I think we'll see you in the morning for breakfast. Morning, boat campers. Thank you, Simon. Looking good, son.
Morning, yeah.
Morning.
Cooking it out.
Looking good.
Nice sitting out in the sun.
Making butties almost ready. Oh, Maltesers hot chocolate. That's quite nice. We've got Sonia cooking in the background. And it is a beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful. It's going to be quite warm today, I think. We've got the boat next to us is just moving. He's off there. That was our neighbour. What have we got planned for today? I think we are going to have a go at going over to the Isle of Wight. Now, if you saw my boating video with Tomo, that was the first time I'd ventured over the Solent over to the Isle of Wight. The sea conditions look pretty good today, so we're going to have a go at doing it ourselves. We've got our plot planned, our chart planned, so we know where we're going, and yeah, we're going to give it a go. We might bail out, we might not, I don't know. So we'll see how this will be Seaweavers' biggest voyage. So we'll see how it goes, and yeah, should be fun. But did you have a comfy night?
Oh, it's really lovely. I was just burning
Sonia's burning the bacon there. Oh, look, that's looking pretty good.
around the bacon. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're ready to plate up.
Ready to plate up? Oh, I can give you the plates.
I'm sweltering here. It's so hot. Thank you.
There you
So I
go.
think change out of jumpers.
Have we got buns?
Yes.
Otherwise, we're just eating the bacon as it is. But
Also got buns. They're just down there.
oh, they're in there. Okay, I'll get them in a minute. Excellent. Right, let's get these bacon buns sorted out. Let's get breakfast sorted. Bit of tomato sauce. Bit of tomato sauce on there. Now the taste test, Sonia.
Let's get a nod or not.
Really nice.
Hello. Hello.
Right, we are almost ready to go on our boat trip today. I've got some waters. You won't know how much I've paid for those. They were £3 a bottle, which I thought was quite expensive. We've just got to sort out the electrical hookup, get that back on the boat, and get it ready to go. There's Sonia. Hello. It's floating.
Oh dear. Good, isn't it? £3 each, are they?
£3 each.
Wow. Right, we're free floating.
See you later.
Yeah.
Okay, we are leaving our mooring now and we are heading out towards the mouth of the Hamble to start our little adventure.
You ready for Isle of Wight? That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So we've got to spread our wings and try and go a bit further and try and be a bit more adventurous. But no, it should be all right. We've got the navigation. We know where we're going. We've got the right route, and we've got Navionics on a backup phone here. So, and that gives me my actual route planned. So we've got everything we need, really.
You're confident, I'm confident.
I'm confident.
Okay.
Let's do this. There's a 6-knot speed limit along the Hamble. Whoa! Just
Not
towing it.
piloted, yeah.
Yeah, not piloted, just it's got a lot of kit on it. Wonder what that's for. Well, you can see the spit there. So that's how shallow it can be. You don't want to be going across the spit, and it's really showing over there.
Yeah.
So the danger is, like, when the tide's higher and only a foot above that, you know, if you're not looking at your navigation system, you can get caught out. So we know people who have been caught out there a couple of times.
Hamble Point's just over there, behind that hill.
Past the cardinal marker and then we head towards Cows. How was that for you, Sonia?
Scary but exciting thing. But yeah, yeah, that smell was something else. I was too scared to film it.
Now we've got a little chug up the river, River Medina.
So can we go back now? Can we go back to the little river? But,
Going as well now.
yeah, you want to stay out of the way of that one.
Big red jet.
Yeah.
See where everyone's heading there? We won't go there because it'll be packed. But that's where I went with Tomo on my last boating video collaboration, and we stopped off in the public pontoons there.
But it's bank holiday, so it's probably quite busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is better, this speed. 6 knots.
Look at that, see how busy it is now.
Yeah, they're
People
parking.
stacked up multiple. Yeah, that's busy. Where did the sun go anyway?
I don't know. You said it'd be sunny and calm. It's okay. That swell.
That swell was,
I
well, it's only a little
film
bit,
it.
small section, wasn't it? But the swell was maybe
Much bigger than
a
that.
metre or metre and a half swell.
I was so scared I couldn't film it.
Yeah.
My neck is so stiff. It's so tense. Unless it's this life jacket, but I'm tense.
Well, we've done it. We've done it, son.
Maybe we'll go back yet. Yeah, good
How long
job.
did it take? How long did it take?
Good job.
Total time 1 hour, says.
1 hour. Yeah. Yeah, the red jet usually takes about 25 minutes and that zooms it.
That's a ferry, so we've got to watch that doesn't go. He goes across to the other side, but
Is it a chain ferry?
chain ferry, yeah.
Ah.
So they're still loading at the moment, so we've got no worries about.
Yeah. How cool. Pretty
Right.
little street, isn't it, down there? All different colours.
Yeah, it's very pretty. That's where we walked.
Ah.
And one day I'll take you there, but I just don't know where to moor.
No. We'll just keep going. I've got snacks, we'd have snacks on the
But
way.
that's the next challenge, is trying to learn whereabouts we can moor. Obviously there's some marinas along here that we might be able to do a visitor's mooring. But that's for another time. I'm still a bit nervous about just doing this the first time.
Did good. Enjoying your crisps, Chris?
Yeah,
Relax for a bit.
this is lovely going up the Medina. See how far we can go. Just making our way up to the end of the Medina, or as far as we can go anyway. Got 4 metres of water underneath us at the moment, but it's very relaxing.
Yeah, very nice.
You're much calmer now that
I am.
we're
We're going slower.
we're out that swell.
Yeah.
But it was only a small section, wasn't it? We sort of had
It was,
to
yeah.
had to sort of like just
Boat was fine. Boat handled
yes,
it fine.
it did. Couple of shipwrecks over there.
Yeah, this is my sort of speed.
This is as far as we went with Tomo as well.
What's that?
So it must be the end of the road, really.
After a calm passage up the River Medina, we headed back towards our mooring on the River Hamble, providing perfect opportunity for me to push the throttle and feel the boat's power.
Okay, we are back at the mooring. What did you think of heading over to the Isle of Wight?
A bit scary.
It was really
It
scary.
was quite calm.
Yeah.
For most part of it.
Being our first trip over ever, we just had to send it, didn't we? And just go for it. And that's what we did. And it worked out all right. There was one section, wasn't there, when I don't know what it was, just the swell on this certain section. It was only like I don't know, what do you reckon, 20-30 meters worth, but it was huge.
I was too scared to film it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
So
it's just holding on because it was a bit all over the place, but the boat handled it fine.
And the River Medina was nice.
Yeah, that was really nice.
We were thinking of trying to find a mooring spot at the public mooring, but they were sort of 3 abreast boats down there, so
really busy.
We thought we didn't have enough experience or knowledge to have a go at that yet. That'll be in another attempt. But I think now we are going to get the boat out of the water, so we've got to go and get the car over by the slipway, clean all the boat down, and we'll show you that bit. So see you in a little while.
What we didn't realise at the time was this boat recovery was going to be the most stressful we had ever experienced. With a strong wind blowing across the slipway and regular strong gusts, it was extremely difficult to control the boat at slow speeds. This was going to be tricky. As I slowed the boat down, I put it in reverse, and that caused me no end of problems. I started drifting over to the bank. I had to bail and reverse as quickly as I could. This was getting worse and worse. I had to try and move away from the bank to stop the engine from hitting ground. So I came at a different angle, trying to slightly go into the wind, but being very close to the bank. This was becoming a little bit unnerving. The back was now being pushed round. I was out of control and I was becoming completely stuck. There was not much else I had to do. I had to try and get out of this again. I turned, put a little bit of gas on, and there, the engine hit the ground. The propeller hit the ground. Sonia was panicking. I was going to scratch all the side of the boat on the trailer. There was nothing I could do apart from try to get out of the situation. So I wait to see where the wind is actually blowing me and try an approach from the opposite side this time, trying to let the wind actually push me onto the trailer. But again, straight away I'm being pushed way too fast and the trajectory towards the trailer is not looking good. The back is being pushed round. Now at this point another disaster happens. Sonia has pressed down the roller. Now the rollers are actually not in good condition anyway and they should fall back into position, but it didn't, and this roller is now the wrong way and we have not noticed it. So trying to recover the boat causes even more damage to the bottom of the boat with this stiff roller. There, the roller should have pushed the opposite way, but it gets stuck at this point and the boat is not going any further. Something's wrong. Sonia realises. Now I decide to get off the boat in the most awkward and undignified way that I possibly can. There we go, how embarrassing. So I start looking around, wondering what is stopping this boat. What has gone wrong? A bit of shake. Nope. The boat is completely jammed on the trailer now. It will not move. And I think at this point I see that the roller is the issue. It's gouged into the boat.
Oh, that's gouging properly.
So our only option is to try again. All I can do is put some engine power to try and help this off the roller that is in the wrong position and hope that it doesn't cause any more damage. Sonia can now reset that wheel. And finally, we are able to get the boat up onto the trailer. What a nightmare. We were so stressed by this ordeal that we forgot to do an outro. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure, and we will see you on the next one. Bye bye.